Hello, hello, hello. Those are the chimes. It's Tuesday, and it must be Tuesday because I'm here. And I think Andrew's there because he got in early, you know, because I suppose that's one way of doing it. Andrew's already been in at 2 minutes to 10. So he was fresh out the gate. And Bjorn's in as well. Blimey, they're all lurking. They're all lurking. They're all lurking in the chat. So there's a cable in the way. There's a cable. There's a cable. Let's just get my chair adjusted. Oh, is that better? It's got to get ready. Got to get comfortable. Yeah, Andrew's indeed chimes. Indeed chimes. Bells and whistles. I haven't got any whistles, but I do have a recorder. Shh. What?
I don't know why that made me laugh.
This is my childhood recorder.
Is it?
Yeah, this is what I learned to recorder when I was like 7, and when I could read music.
Nice.
Now I can't. I have to go like that with it. But I used to be able to sight read when I was young, because I used to learn recorder. Now and again, I can remember when my mum and dad bought me this, because this was a proper shot recorder, German made. It's wunderbar. And I remember the music shop. There used to be a music shop in Leighton near the Lion and Key pub, and they also bought the Grease soundtrack from there as well.
Wow.
Memories. And so yeah, I used to learn the recorder, and then I was part of the chess club as well when I was like 7 or 8.
That's cool. They would never have that at primary.
No, it was good.
I don't even think we had many clubs at like not at infant school.
No,
it was mostly juniors. And it was sewing club, which was extortionate.
Yeah, they don't do that, do they? Bjorn asks, finish the dog walk or later? I'll take her out later now. I'll come on early, go out later, because that's it. We can do dog cam. I've got to remember which camera it is. It's this one. There is Verity. Oh no, Verity's in the shot.
Oh, in the shot.
Unfortunately, but I've adjusted the camera.
Bad?
I've adjusted the camera. Layla's in her bed. She's not really doing much. She's chilling out. So there's gingerbread man. There's donut. There's sheep, and one-eyed purple bloopy thing. And that's that. That is the dog cam for the week. If there's any more for any more, I will turn it back on again. Andrew gets in with a dead rock star. Rip her country Joe McDonald. What about the fish? Are the fish all right? Bjorn says hi to V, and so does Andrew. Sty's in. He says hi. Evening, Darren and Very. So that's another one. And Andrew says hooray for dog cam. Indeed. Hooray for dog cam 2. Dog toys readily handy. I know she's got more toys than she's got. Too many toys. That's without the many tennis balls that are loitered around. There's many loitering around the house. Mind you, I think we put some away, but we have a big bucket of tennis balls, and there are tennis balls on the step where she's fetched them home from dog walk, and yeah, it's what goes on. It's what happens. There's dog walkers, dog toys on the dog walk. So yeah, it's all happening. It happens. It all happens all at once. Oh, what do you want to talk about then? Has anyone got a topic that they want to talk about? Because otherwise, I'm just gonna just sit here and stare into space. Because Amazon have got a sale on, and they've got some guitar pedals on sale. That could be interesting. Some Boss guitar pedals. Andrew says, Darren, can you remind me of the live Frank Zappa album you reviewed a while back? I thought of buying it. Cheap show, the cheap show. Dirty Deeds Done Cheap. I can't remember. It's Zappa Cheap. There's that one. Cheaper Than Cheap. I knew that. I knew that. There is a big box set. There's a vinyl box set, which I will. Oh, okay. All right. Don't have to be like that about it. But there's also the 3 CD box set if anybody's interested. It's 2 CD and a DVD. Yeah, I'm just giving you the link. Cheaper than cheap. You might best with this, you see, because this is 40 quid at the moment. Zoink, and it's 2 CDs and the DVD, which is probably the best collection to get. Bjorn says my dog chewed on a guitar once. Well, Alex used to sleep on them. He used to fall asleep with his head against them. And Paul's in. He says evening. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, still hanging on. I'm not dead yet. Still just existing, like you do when you get to this difficult age, isn't it? That's why I need a USB-C cable actually. I must get a USB-C cable. These are the important things. Already got some coffee machines on sale. I've got a bean to cup coffee machine. Yeah. Remember, you never go bean to cup. Oh no, sorry, that's arse to mouth. Luckily, Verity didn't hear that joke because she's playing Pokepedia.
All I heard was arse to mouth.
It's an old joke. It's an old joke.
I'm sorry, Dad, I'm locked in.
I know. I shouldn't do the filth.
Let me continue being locked in, please.
Pokepedia. How old are you again? It's a Pokemon.
I'm 18. I'm a very responsible adult.
Pokies. You got the Pokies.
Stop, leave me alone. Hey, no, I could be out on the marches.
Free Palestine.
Be grateful I ain't doing that.
Oh, they've reduced Peppa Pig's Big Family House to $27.99.
Oh, can I have it, Dad?
Yeah.
Thank
Why
you.
not? Free
really
Palestine. Yeah.
Does it come with the new Eevee pig by any chance?
Eevee pig. Who the fuck's Eevee pig?
The new pig. Do you not remember Mummy Pig giving birth?
No, it's just the usual. No, there is a baby.
Oh my god.
There is a baby. It's the Big Family playset, you see.
They've done it.
This is the snuff. Yeah, it is the Big Family playset. So you've got, they've even got the baby. Oh wow.
Oh, that's epic.
We must feature this. Look, see, guys, you get the baby as well. Look, see.
That is epic.
Look, see, there he is.
Gosh, the Peppa Pig toys have become a lot more sophisticated than they used to be.
See, look.
When me and Herb were kids.
Yeah, you'd have loved it.
Oh, I just got up too fast.
You shouldn't do that, especially at your age.
Yeah, I feel like I'm 18 going on 70.
See, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. An Anchor, 240 watt USB. That's it. 6 foot. I don't know if I need a 6 foot one. Is the 9 meter 1.9? Is that on offer? Yes, it is. I could get one of each, couldn't I? I could get one of each. Oh, I could get 2. Oh, no, it's just be cheaper to do that. So, talk amongst yourself. I'm looking at canables. Those 6 foot. I mean, I don't need a 6 foot USB-C lead, or maybe I do. I don't know if I need it. I could just get 2 of that. They're on offer. I'm gonna add 2 of them. I'm gonna get 2 of those because I do need a USB-C cable. Yeah, there you go. What a treat, eh? Ooh, what a treat. Where are we? Any more comments? Renee has entered the chat. Andrew says, what I've always wanted, indeed. Who doesn't? Who doesn't want a Peppa Pig house? They've got a Game of Life Barbie edition, reduced to $9.99.
Didn't we see that the other day?
Yeah, it could be good though. I might get that as a laugh. That could be fun. It's only a tenner. You know, classic Game of Life is 25p, and Barbie edition is a tenner.
That's not bad.
I think that's good. That. Sty says 10 years since Keith Emerson blew his own brains out and left a note on the door for his girlfriend to clear up the mess. Sorry, got no sympathy at all. That was a wicked, horrible thing to do. Just because his hands didn't work anymore. Oh, you know, I don't think Greg Lake was particularly impressed, because poor Greg Lake was dying of cancer at the time, wasn't he? But hey, yeah, there you go. If you think blowing your brains out is an acceptable form of ending it all, and leaving a note on the door for your dearly beloved, then fuck you. If you're going to do that, do it somewhere else, you know. Do it where it doesn't cause a mess. I mean, imagine getting the stains out. Imagine getting the stains out of the pillow. You're going to have to put it in the bin. The bedding's going to have to go. Do you think the washing machine, do you think those little pods will get brain matter out of the...
No.
It wouldn't do it, would it? It just wouldn't lift those stains. I wonder if grey matter is a particularly persistent stain. We need to find out on CSI, on the CSI programme. Delish. Brains for everyone. Andrew says, Viva ELP. Really? Were they even that good? It's a lot of keyboard, a lot of widdly. The nice were better. I think the nice were better than ELP. Rene says, well, I've received Machine Micro. Their software is much better than the ICAI MPC studio software. Happy. I would agree with you. I think the learning curve on Machina, I think that's how you pronounce it because it's German. It's the Germans. Is a bit easier to learn, because I had, oh god, which one did I have? I think I had a Micro a long time ago, and I couldn't get into it, and then I got a cheap, the big one, and I just didn't have space for it. It was interesting to use, it was a lot of fun to use, but nothing really came out. The problem I have with Native Instruments is their sample packs are kind of a little bit locked in, and so my fear is that I'm going to end up sounding like other people rather than it being like an instrument. That's the good thing about the MPC thing, is that at least you've got the instrument side of things, and so you can put your own stamp on things, whereas with the Native Instrument stuff you're kind of using their software and you've got to kind of wangle it to make it your thing, if that makes sense. But hope it works out for you. Hope it's good fun. Hope it's good fun. ELO or ELP? Well, do you know what? I'm going to say ELO because we watched Xanadu this afternoon. Xanadu. A fantastic film. Oh, a wonderful film from 1980 starring Olivia Newton-John and Gene Kelly. About the muses coming to Earth and inspiring a young artist to start a roller disco rink. Yes, it's really that bonkers, but I love it because I love musicals. Really, I just love musicals, Verity, don't I? I think I need to come out. Verity, I need to come out and say how much I love musicals and musical theatre. I've come out now.
You've come out.
Indeed.
You have come out.
I have come out. No, but I've always enjoyed musicals because it goes back to when I was, I don't know, again, if you're a Brit of a certain age and it was a rainy Tuesday afternoon and it was the school holidays, or I guess it would have been the school holidays, and you couldn't go out and kick a ball around or sit on the doorstep and read a book like I used to do. You'd sit down in front of the telly, and there'd be the movie matinee in the afternoons. And I watched all manner of movies, and I liked it when they used to have the musicals on. And that's how I learned to love Fiddler on the Roof and Jesus Christ Superstar. You love Jesus Christ Superstar.
Jesus Christ.
A funny thing happened on the way to the forum. You watched that one?
Yeah, we watched that. Yeah, because YouTube has some really good movies.
The free section of YouTube movies is really good fun.
Although I don't know if that comes with premium.
I don't care about those people. I buy premium because I use the streaming for the music when I'm walking the dog, and it works for me, and I like it. Fuck Spotify, because YouTube Music gives me a better rate than Spotify does, Yeah. I do get a tiny fragment from Spotify, but it is tiny. I think I've reached their playback threshold now for me to get a little tiny dribble from the penis of the Spotify CEO.
Yeah.
It's just embarrassing, really. I don't know why I bother doing any of this. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just doing this to embarrass myself. But no, I enjoyed watching it again. I like the set pieces. There's a really good bit in the middle of the film where there's two different styles of music. There's like the modern music. I think it's the Tubes that playing the band, and then they're doing this old style music because Gene Kelly likes the old stuff, and the young protagonist, he likes the modern stuff, and then it merges together, and it's fantastic. And then the set piece at the end with all the roller skating. It's really cool, and I really like it. And of course, Olivia Newton-John's in it as well. God bless her soul. So yeah. But then I liked Can't Stop the Music, the Village People musical. If that's on there, we've got to watch that. There's plenty of YMCA in that.
It's time to stay at the.
You can do what the hell you feel. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. I really like the Village People, like the Trump.
I love Village People. They're cool.
I'm doing the Trump dance now.
Time to stay at the.
YMCA. Riley says ELP made some dire music. Indeed, I totally agree. I think they're totally overrated. I only have any time for Tarkus, I think, because at least the album cover's nice. But I always find it a little bit overblown. And I'm here to champion the nice, because I think the nice have always been overlooked, and they were doing all the stuff that ELP went on to do when it comes to like the classical music side of things, and the ELP completely overshadowed the nice. And I remember a few years back I purposefully tracked down vinyl copies of the Nice's albums because they've never had a vinyl reissue, and the CD side of things have been pretty spotty. You've had the odd compilation, but their catalogue is completely, it needs to be revivified. You have all these other bands that get the lick of the spoon when it comes to the 180 gram vinyl, but the Nice are largely ignored. So I went out there and I managed to dig up a few of their albums, and I did a series of reviews of the Nice, of their albums. And you know what? No one fucking watched it because you're all peasants and heathens. It's pearls before swine. Pearls before the swine. Bjorn says, musicals and Eurovision for Darren. We won't pass judgment. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm only watching Eurovision this year because Look Mum No Computer is representing the UK, and Eins Zwei Drei. I'm there. I think it's a good one. It's crazy enough to win or get nil point. So I've not been watching it the last few years because it's been appalling, isn't it? Ever since Ollie Alexander had that space orgy, space orgy in the showers, I was like, maybe this isn't for me. It's like maybe it's not for us. We'll go from Sam Ryder to Ollie Alexander, Verity. You're all Sam Ryder, isn't he dishy with his long hair and guitar? And then, oh no, Ollie Alexander could have been worse. Ollie Alexander could have been Doctor Who.
Oh gosh.
He was the front runner, you know, when they was.
I mean, I'm glad we got Gatwa.
Yeah, I am, but he got
it's just
completely.
A shame he got the short end of the stick.
I think even Gatwa knows that he got stiffed by it, you know. Andrew says Oliver is the best musical. Oh, I don't know about that. It's a good one. Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself part of the family. Lionel Bart. That was a question on Mastermind, wasn't it? On Monday night. Lionel Bart.
Was he?
Yeah, because he said what's his name, and it's Lionel Bart. You wasn't paying attention, was you? Mastermind.
I can't remember.
It was only Monday night.
I can't remember that far back.
That was yesterday. So that's good. Well, I got to pick a pocket or two. Now I've been shut down for anti-Semitism there for my portrayal of Fagin. Oh man. Paul says, I remember watching this at the cinema back in the day. Good for you. What, Oliver or Xanadu? Because I remember it being, I mean, apparently it bombed at the box office. It got $23 million. But I don't know if that was worldwide, because I was looking at the Wikipedia page. But it cost $20 million. I mean, I think back in the old days, 23 million. I mean, 20 million for a film in 1980 sounds like an awful lot of money for basically a roller disco film. I think that's wrong. I don't think that's right. But anyway, I enjoyed it. You know, it's a piece of fluff. You know, you could feel the cocaine pulsing through its veins as the story made no sense. It was all over the show, wasn't it? It was beautifully weird and unfollowable. It's a good one. Bjorn says the one where Darren ran out of the closet. I didn't run. I minced. I minced with my hand on my hip, like that. Indeedy. Oh, you all right, Layla? Are you okay? Okay. Clive's in and goes, how am I doing? I'm doing all right. Renee says, I remember I've bought YMCA single. It was a blue cover with the band on it. It was sold out everywhere. Well, they were absolutely huge back in the 70s, weren't they? With In the Navy and YMCA and You Can't Stop the Music. That's a good one. It's a good film, that. That got panned as well. But I like to watch them because of the tunes, you see. Because I like music. I like all music. Except whatever your favourite band is. I hate those guys. They're useless.
You just have to be contradictory.
Gotta be. It's what I do. It's my job.
Yeah, you just love slagging off other people.
Yeah, I just like pissing in people's cornflakes. I think this video has been demonetised already.
Yeah.
I think I've effed and jeffed far too much already. But I'm feeling a bit saucy. Mosley says, I was going through my Olivia Newton-John crush. Who couldn't? I mean, after Grease, you know, again, I think that was meant to be as a setup to like not a sequel, but to kind of ride off the success of Grease. Because when was Grease? Grease was 78, and that was 1980. And I think the big problem with Xanadu is the story's a little bit. But there's a scene in it where they're walking along Santa Monica, right, along the front, and I said to Verity, me and Mum have stood exactly where they are and looked out and put our hands on the rail there. It's like, that's exactly where we were. So I was quite surprised by that. But I think the lead actor is probably better known for being in The Warriors. I think that was from 1978 as well. And I mean, he's all right in it, but I think they needed like a John Travolta type, you know, in the lead. You needed a bit of a dreamboat to be opposite Olivia Newton-John, and I don't think he really cuts it. He hasn't got the charisma. I mean, he's all right, but I think it did need to be like a two-hander. They needed, I don't know, I'm trying to think who they could have had. I don't know who they could have had in 1980 who would have, other than John Travolta, who could have competed with him. But I think they needed someone with a little bit more charisma. But, you know, What's my favourite Bee Gees song? Oh God, I don't think I've got one. I think it might be You Win Again, actually. From their ESP album. You Win Again. I quite like that one. There you go. Come out of left field. Because I think it was one of their later period songs. And I just thought it was interesting. Stein says, I watched Xanadu once. It was a film. Loved ELO. Loved Olivia Newton-John though. Jeff Lynne's a bloody legend. I don't know about that. Mr. fucking Blue Sky. Released in February. We're doing ELO again because of Xanadu.
Oh.
Thank you for the hot beverage. Hot beverage. I bet it's really hot. Yeah, it feels a bit hot, but I'm a bit thirsty, so I'm going to blow on it. That's what she said. We watched Wayne's World, and that's what she said appeared in Wayne's World. So that means Michael Scott is a Wayne's World fan, which seems obvious. What did you think of Wayne's World, Verity?
It was funny.
No, you say it was excellent. Oh, come on. I'll try that again.
It was excellent.
No, I haven't said it yet. Let's set this up properly,
Okay.
right? I'm going to do it properly this time.
Yeah.
Verity, what did you think of Wayne's World?
It was excellent.
Party on, Verity. That's how you do it.
Okay.
See, she's new here. We've got to break in the staff. They're just they're very, very sloppy. My mum would have got it right, wouldn't you? Mum, what did you think of Wayne's World?
Oh, excellent.
Party on, Mum. See? Didn't even have to think about it. See? That's the years of experience. So it was a big film, wasn't it, back in the day, Mum? She's trying to run away. I was just in a...
Bye-bye, Mum.
But do you like Wayne's World 2 better than Wayne's World?
I remember Wayne's World.
It's where they have to set up the concert.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't too bad.
I quite like the sequel.
Yeah, it was okay.
Aerosmith's in it at the end.
It was all right.
I quite like the sequel. One of the last appearances of Chris Farley before he had all those drugs and died. Have you seen the death pictures of Chris Farley? Boy, that's grim, isn't it? We cover all the subjects on here, Verity.
Yeah.
Have you seen the death pictures of Chris Farley?
No.
And she says, who's Chris Farley?
Who?
Indeed, who is Chris Farley? Stein says, lead star of Xanadu looks like John Bon Jovi nowadays. Well, Saturday Night Fever, indeed. They've got Staying Alive on YouTube premium free or whatever it's called, and that is the unofficial follow-up to Saturday Night Fever. Riley says, I'm an early Bee Gees fan myself. I mean, God, Massachusetts. That's because they had big teeth. They had massive chew sets. That's a terrible joke. No, you've got to do it like this. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive, staying alive. That's how you do it.
Staying alive.
I need the pliers on the old testicles to get those notes.
I don't even think I'm a woman, and I don't even think I can like go that high.
Are you sure about that, or are you just identifying as a woman?
Oh, good one, Dad. I'm not really
How
sure.
progressive, exactly. All right, now it just sounds like you're strangling cats now. It's just
Staying alive.
Oh, it's painful.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. I've got to remember, Herbie's in bed trying to sleep, and you caterwauling is Any more for any more? So, what's your favourite musical? Leave your comment in the comment box below. It'll be Christmas before you know it.
Guys, it's just another like 10 months until... Actually, no, 9 months until Christmas. 9 months? 9 months?
Exactly.
What?
It'll be Christmas before you know it, Verity. I say this every year.
And then I'll have a...
Well, let's hope so. Yeah.
Bob?
Andrew says he watched Roadhouse last night. Yeah, it was on the telly. And Jeff Healey was in it, the blind blues guitarist who died at the age of 41. You should have mentioned that, Andrew. One of your dead rock stars. But yeah, that was. I forgot he was in it. Jeff Healey. Jeff Healey was a big thing back in the day until he died, and then he wasn't a big thing anymore. But you get me drift. Paul says, "Little Shop of Horrors, little shop of horrors, feed me now." So I'm doing all the hits. I'm doing all the hits. Sweeney Todd. Oh, I don't know that one. I don't know any of the tunes from Sweeney Todd. I watched the. Was it Johnny Depp didn't he do Sweeney Todd with Sacha Baron Cohen, or did I have a fever dream about that? You're a haughty one. You're a naughty one. Oh no, that's the musical of Jack the Ripper by the guys from Spinal Tap. Never got made, unfortunately. Riley says, my favourite musical is Godspell. I don't know if you saw it. Oh, I've seen it a long time ago, but it's no Jesus Christ Superstar or Joseph and his Technicolor Dreamcoat. But is there a movie version of that? I don't think there is. There might be like a filmed version with Jason Donovan. And then you remember that Philip Schofield appeared in that show as, young Pip Schofield. Yeah, there you go. I wonder what happened to him. It was Johnny Depp. I thought it was. Did Tim Burton direct it? Did Tim Burton direct Sweeney Todd, or is that another one of my weird fantasies? Sweeney Todd, have a pie. Yeah, it was. Tim Burton directed it as well. Bloody hell. I was right. Yeah, of course, Helena Bonham Carter was in it. Alan Rickman and Timothy Spall. Blimey. Blimey, they were all in it, weren't they? They were all in it. Oh, Jamie Campbell Bower was in it too. He went on to play Vecna in Stranger Things. Wow, you forget he's because you think he's young, but he's not. Do you know Vecna is 37 years old?
Is he?
Yeah. God, he was born in 1988. That's when me and your mother went out with each other. In fact, when he was born, it was very close to when we went to Top of the Pops, and I saw Sabrina. She had some really big hits. And Carol Decker from Tapau says, does anyone want to see my tits? And everyone walked away from the stage. And this is when I knew the power of the press was true, because the very next day in the Sun Bazaar column, it was reported that that's what she said. And I was there. And it happened. It really did, Clive. It really did. So there you go. René asked, do I use Ableton? I've got a copy of it, but it's not really something I've ever really committed myself to, because of the way I'm a linear recordist, in that I like to use the computer like a tape recorder, and I'm not really a loopist, if you know what I mean. I'm not a looperer, a person who deals with the loops. Blimey, he was in the Twilight Saga as well, and in Harry Potter, and he was Vecna. Blimey, he gets around that bloke, doesn't he? So yeah, I mean, I'm quite interested about the able to move thing, which is a little gizmo, which is a little unit, a little kind of 4-track synth / sample groovebox player thing. I'm quite interested in that because it looks kind of something I could have on. I want something I can have on my lap. Instead of playing Animal Crossing, I could be putting down some sick beats, or playing Poketopia.
Pokopia. Oh my god.
Look, you've got Utopia.
Yeah.
It should be called
Well,
Poketopia.
that's Zootopia.
Shouldn't it? Poketopia makes no sense.
Yeah, that's true.
So am I right? Am I right, Verity? Poketopia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hope you're enjoying that game.
I love it.
Yeah,
I've just built a
yeah, I
lovely
know.
house.
Yeah, it's my game. I want it back. It's not fair. I'll get it in 3 years' time when everyone's forgotten
Once
about
I've
it,
finished
like you did
my-
with Animal Crossing.
Once I finish my goals of shaping the world into my image and ruling it with an iron fist.
Fist, yeah, yeah.
No, I'm having a lovely time. I've just built a lovely house and I've moved into it.
Well, that's good. It's a bit like Animal Crossing, then, isn't it?
It's like Animal Crossing but better because you can.
Is it better than Animal
you
Crossing?
can have roommates and stuff, and it's cute.
Roommates.
Yes.
Oh, I don't want roommates.
You can have roommates. You can live with some. You can live with 3 other Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah, and also you can like they haven't. You can like impress them a bit, but it's like you have to like do things for them. Whereas in Animal Crossing, it's just like they're kind of just there and walk around. But in Pokopia, these guys are demanding.
Well, it's the only time you're ever going to live with any other people other than us, because you can't afford to leave.
This is the only. This is my wish fulfillment. Right
This is
now.
it. This is
how I
the
see
dream.
reality.
This is the dream.
I can never afford an actual house,
No, you can never afford a house. You got to wait for us to die.
especially around here.
Oh, God. Jaywick for you, my friend.
I think even Jaywick's. I think I'm even outpriced at
No,
Jaywick.
you could afford Jaywick. You know, or if you go up north. Paul says, "Are ever not right? Are ever not right?" Yeah, that sounds right, isn't it? Are ever not right? Yeah, why not? Riley says, "Are you excited for the four upcoming Beatles biopics?" No, I'm not. No, I just think it's a load of bollocks myself. Imagine all the people queuing to see Ringo's biopic. They're not. No one is. Everyone's going to go to John and Paul's one, and they're not going to care about George and Ringo. You're looking at probably 8, 9, possibly 10 hours of movie if you watch them all. I mean, it's an interesting premise. I think it might have worked better as a TV special, you know, if they'd have, you know, done like a couple of episodes on Paul, a couple of episodes on, you know, John, you know, if they'd have done it like that. But as a movie, and that's an awful lot of money to spend at the movies, I tell you. No, so I don't know. I just think it's too much, and it's too late as well. If it would have been done in the 80s or 90s, I don't know. I don't know. I've just got a bad feeling about it, that it's just going to be too much.
The 4 biopics?
Yeah, the 4.
I don't know.
So which biopic are you going to see first?
Well, of course you're going to see like the McCartney one first.
Absolutely, because everyone knows McCartney's the best
And then
Beatle.
probably the Lemon one. The
Lemon one.
Lemon. It's
Don Lemon. He's my favourite Beatle.
And probably the Lennon one.
Lennon
I
one.
feel bad for
So
that.
name the Beatles then.
George Harrison.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah. Don Lemon.
John
Lennon. Yeah.
And Ringo Starr.
Oh, that was close. That was close.
But I feel
But
bad
what
for
was Ringo Starr's real name?
Oh gosh. I know Ringo Starr wasn't his name,
No.
but I can't remember his real name.
There you go. It's Richard Starkey.
Yeah.
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 There you go.
I could hear a baby crying.
Oh God, yeah. So can I. It's this way.
Oh, it's that baby,
It's
not
that
that
baby.
baby.
Yeah.
Because that baby's usually
Because
sick.
they're talking about the Beatles biopic and it's upset the baby.
Yeah, I think all this talk of the Beatles has
Because
upset the baby.
because the baby's a Stuart Sutcliffe fan and he's not getting a biopic. He was one of the Beatles that never made it. Verity. He was one of the Beatles, Stuart Sutcliffe.
Oh.
He was one of
Was
the
he in
Beatles.
the original band? And
Yeah,
then, yeah.
the Silver Beatles. Did you know that was called the Silver Beatles?
No, I didn't.
And then there's Pete Best as well. He got replaced by Ringo Starr. He was the original drummer.
Yeah.
There needs to be a 2-hour biopic just on Pete
Just on
Best.
them.
Indeed. How are they going to
Most
deal with
guys
that?
didn't-
Well, they actually did one with Stuart Sutcliffe because he died of a brain hemorrhage. It was quite close to
that's
when he
really
left the
sad.
band, I think, a couple of years after.
Yeah.
And they did do a biopic of him in the 90s, I think it was. I say that, and it was probably further back than that. And that was interesting. That was good. Like I said, I think it's good when they concentrate on one person. But I don't know if I've got the patience to sit through 4 of them at once, you know.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not really holding out. Especially if they're like 2.5 hours long each. Imagine that. You're looking at 10 hours of movie. You know, this isn't going to be a nice 90-minute biopic, you know, like they used to do. This is going to be a bloated, unnecessary, people in bad wigs, you know, the fat Beatles.
Oh,
You know,
no, not from Doctor Who.
Because they can never get these people to have the physiques of people from the 60s or even the 70s for that matter, because everybody goes to, you know, Costa and Starbucks and have their syrup in their latte and everything, and
the
and they're
Starbucks drive-through.
all on the Starbucks drive-through. And
That's
so
a deep cut.
you always look at these guys and go, "No, they're too fat." It's the chubby Beatles, you know, like they did with the Doctor Who special,
Yeah.
the fat Beatles. Not so much the Fab Four, more the Fat Four. You ruined my punchline.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
I do it subconsciously.
Jaywick is a very depressing place, is Andrew. You don't know that.
Yeah, stop assuming.
It could be a lot of fun if you've got a crack habit, you know. If you've got a crack habit and a dog on a string, could be a lot of fun. Because I'm seriously considering of developing a crack habit, you know, because all the crackies around here are having a great time, you know, like 1 o'clock in the morning, screaming and getting their face punched in. I want a little bit more of that kind of excitement in my life, and maybe I won't feel the pain so much. Paul says, stupid autocorrect should have said, "Are you ever not right?" Look, Paul, I'm always right, except for when I'm wrong. But even then, there's usually a little nugget of rightness in there. Rene says, the launch control Mark III controls are very nice. Yes, they are. Backbeat, Words on the Street. Backbeat, that was the film. I've forgotten the title of it. Then, of course, there's Birth of the Beatles. Who remembers that one? That was a good one. Birth of the Beatles. Where are we going, boys? To the top. No, to the very top. You had to be there. I mean, if I was to do a biopic, I'd do a biopic of John Lennon, or Don Lemon, as he's known in these parts.
Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
It's too busy because I was saying about the way I pronounce the sticker from our Monopoly Go as the dicker.
Dicker.
Can I have a dicker?
You wanted a dicker.
I wanted a dicker.
I think that's Freudian.
Lucian Freud.
No, the other one, Sigmund.
Sigmund. Oh no, yeah, Sigmund.
Lucian Freud's the artist. They are related. Don't worry.
And actually.
Yeah, they're all part of the Freud. They're all part of the Freud clan dynasty.
Oh.
Same as
Sigmund Freud and Lucian Freud.
Yeah. Didn't you know that?
No.
What did they teach you?
I learned about 2 in different subjects. I learned about Sigmund Freud.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud is a psychiatrist.
Because we were looking at
anyone with the Freud name in the UK is
OPs.
related to Sigmund Freud.
Okay.
I think he was his. Oh God. I think he's his uncle or grandfather, uncle or grandfather. I'll have to ask Grok. It's too late.
I need to tell my friends this.
I think it's his grandfather.
Because they study him in psychology and they've studied art.
It's either his uncle or grandfather. Grok.
Need to expose the conspiracy.
What relation was Lucian Freud to Sigmund Freud? I think it's his grandfather. Oh, high demand. Grok is under heavy usage. Oh, blimey. That don't sound good. I'll just have to ask Amazon. Not Amazon. Googly. Googly Woogly will know. Oh, Control V. Boink. Grandson. It was his grandson, not uncle.
Cool.
Yeah. I couldn't be sure if it was his uncle or grandson.
Yeah.
But yeah, grandson. So they are all, and you've got the Freud advertising clan in the UK, Freud Communications. They're related to Sigmund Freud.
Everything is related.
Any Freud you come across
Is related.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Oh my
There's
God.
a lot of them.
It's a conspiracy.
There's a lot of them. There's a lot of Freuds about. Boom, boom. Andrew says there was one on Lennon. Nowhere, boy. Yeah, no, but you hadn't heard my idea. This is my idea for the Don Lemon biopic.
Don Lemon. I love how we've adopted this.
I like Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
It's got a very citrusy kind of undertone to it, isn't it? But my John Lennon biopic is a very good idea. It's probably the best idea you've ever heard. You concentrate on the day of his death, from him getting up in the morning, cleaning his teeth, going out with Yoko, having a the interview. I think he did some interviews that morning. You just follow him in New York, doing his daily business, but you're constantly cutting back to Mark Chapman, pacing around the building and looking back at his life and how he got there. And you build up, a bit like High Noon, you build up the atmosphere, you build up the tension because you know what's going to happen. And then the final scene is the meeting. But it's so mundane and so awful. That's the enormity of what happens, because I do think people need to remember what happened to John Lennon, because his assassination, his bloody murder, was something that shook me to my core as a child, because it happened when I was it in 1980, when I was nine years old. And it was just so shocking, And I don't think people have ever even thought of going there and presenting that, because it is such a horrific crime. It's a horror film it's a real life horror film. And I think that needs to be represented. I really do think the horror of it and what makes somebody want that kind of infamy. You've got two aspects to it. You've got John Lennon, the man, right? Forget the rock star stuff. You show him just doing normal stuff, having a shit, cleaning his teeth, hanging around with Yoko, maybe his son or whatever he did that morning, and doing his business. You just show him in his least rock star stylings. You just show him as the man. And then you show Chapman as the monster, but he started off as the man, And then you just follow his story and how their two worlds collide. Because I think it's a fascinating story. Because Chapman was a massive fan. But, they love you till they hate you. And I think it's a really interesting aspect of that whole terrible thing that should really be looked at. But probably a bit too controversial. I think people like to, sugarcoat these things. But I think I think enough time now has passed, and I think it needs to be like a historical document, so we don't forget, when musicians are killed, because it's happened. There've been others. Was it Dimebag Darrell? He got shot on stage. There's been lots of others, and I think I think it's a story that could be told. Stein says, ever seen A Hard Day's Night? No, I don't think I have. Who's in it? And Don Lemon, indeed. Andrew says, well, Chapman wanted to be Lennon. Exactly, that's the story, isn't it? It's that story of losing yourself in the pop star, because you admire the pop star so much that you can feel your psyche and their psyche merging, and you lose sight of who you are and who they are, and then you feel more like them, so they have to go, or whatever the motivation is. Again, that's to be explored in the movie, but I think it would be a pretty deep film, and it'll be, like I say, I can imagine if it's directed and shot in my head really tightly. And those final minutes are you know, maybe you don't even see the shot. It just, you hear the gunshot fade to black, you know, and you just see the bloodstained glasses like you see on, oh God, the back cover of whatever album it was. I can't remember now. And, you know, you just present it like that. I mean, you don't have to be gory, but just hearing, you know, a gunshot, everything going silent and fade to black would be the horror of it all, because we know what the story is, and then end it with of course, Imagine, but the newspapers at the time of how the world reacted to it, and that's the movie. But I don't make movies, so it's never going to get made. So there you go. Renee says, Rockstar, do you think GTA 6 will be out this year? I don't know.
Hopefully one day.
Probably not. I don't know. It's I think it's, again, this is the thing with these games, because they are so big in terms of scope, in terms of you know, all the moving parts. If you see what they did with Red Dead Redemption 2 and the sheer sophistication of the non-player characters, you know, them having jobs and lives and everything, and it being a living, breathing world again. Even the ecosystem with the wildlife and the birds and the fish and everything. I wonder if they're going to have even more detail in this, because it's the next generation up, the next iteration. I don't know. I just want it to be. I want it to be good. I want it to be right. You know. So I'll wait. I'll happily wait if it's, because I've never been disappointed by a Rockstar game. You know, they've always been entertaining. But we'll have to wait and see. Just, you know, none of us are getting any younger, so we're just waiting for it. But I'd like to think it would be. But I can understand why it would slip it as well. So it's a tricky one, isn't it? I wouldn't want to bet on it. But that was a good question. That came out of left field, Rennie. But I like that. It's a good question, that. Oh, we've all gone quiet out there.
Oh no.
It's all gone quiet. Any more for any more? Oh, apparently 16 people. I wonder how many of those are soccer accounts. It's all gone quiet over there. It's all gone quiet over there. Oh my goodness. In Switzerland, a man douses himself in petrol and sets himself alight on a bus. My goodness, that's horrific. I reckon several people have died. So I'm just looking at the Daily Mail website. Why not? Good news, petrol prices have surged. That's good, isn't it? I wonder why. I wonder what's going on in the world.
I wonder.
What's caused that? Ooh. Andrew says, will the war be over by next Tuesday? What war? Is there a war going on? I don't think there is a war, is there? I think it's more America and Israel bombing the shit out of Iran. It's not really a war, is it? It's not exactly fighting back. I don't really care. Apparently, the new Supreme Leader of Iran. Sorry, I just went into Dalek mode there because whenever I hear the words Supreme Leader, I think of the Daleks. But they have a Supreme Leader in Iran. And he was the son of the old leader. And apparently he's dead too. They reckon they used a cardboard cutout of him to do the investiture ceremony, to actually swear him in. They used a cardboard cutout. I said they should do Mr. Mysterio. He should be the new Supreme Leader of Iran, because then they wouldn't know who it was. If they put a bag on his head with a question mark on it, the Americans and the Israelis, they wouldn't know who he was and they wouldn't be able to kill him. And then, if they do kill him, maybe by accident, although maybe he slips in the bath and fractures his skull, they can just put the bag on somebody else's head and call him the Supreme Leader. Man of mystery. It works. It just works, doesn't it? It just works. My system works.
Put a bag on his head?
Bag on his head with a question mark. Black bag. Maybe something a bit more stylish. Maybe something velvety. Velvety. With a little drawstring so you can't see his beard, so you tuck his beard in, or maybe he's not got a beard.
You never know.
Have you ever seen an Ayatollah without a beard? Wait a minute, I don't know. There hasn't, because there's only ever been 2 Ayatollahs. Did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
This one and the new one?
No. Oh, and actually 3 Ayatollahs. There was the original Ayatollah. He was a very bad man. And there was this Ayatollah. And now there's another one. And I think they've all got the same name, I think. I think that's right. I don't think there's been any other Ayatollahs in the interim period. Oh, who remembers when the old Ayatollah, he was great, he was, I liked him. Who remembers when the old Ayatollah called a fatwa on Salman Rushdie for a book he wrote called The Satanic Verses? Those were the days. Oh dear, when the Iranians were trying to get Salman Rushdie killed for a book. So I say bomb away. You've got to remember, the Iranian regime have killed at least 40,000 of its own citizens who were tired of the current regime, and they arrived in the night, took them away and shot them. Some of these people as young as 16. And if you're a woman and you're executed, they rape you first so you don't get into heaven. Them's the rules. I don't make the rules, says the Ayatollah. Them's the rules. We abide by the rules. That is the Sharia law for you.
Pretty awful, that.
It is pretty sick. And this is why, was it 5 members of the Iranian women's football team have sought asylum in Australia. You've got to get used to wearing those hats with the corks on, though. They'll be going back to the wrong kind of headdress, maybe. All right, Cobber. Sean says, what places have you visited in North America, if any? I've been to this place, and I've been to that place, and I went to this other place too. Rene says, media says GTA 6 will be out in October. Yes, but it's already been pushed back. Because wasn't it meant to be out last September last year?
Yeah, it was.
And then it was pushed back to May of this year.
I'm going to be honest.
Was it May?
It will never be released. Yeah, it's like May or something.
And then it's October.
I don't know. I'm going to be honest. It's been delayed so many times.
Now we have some rules of thumb to address here, because if you know about release schedules, a game is bigger than that. If it's due out in October, then by about May, we are expecting another trailer, the final trailer, and or whatever media stuff that's going with it, special editions, things like that. So we don't hear it, if we don't see any like visualizations of the special edition of the actual game artwork or actual adverts for the game by May, then it ain't coming out in October. And then you're looking at May, maybe March, May the following year. So because it's always, May, September, October for for big game releases. Them's the places. That's it. And there's usually, like I say, a big advert or a trailer 4 to 5 months beforehand to build momentum. So there you go. So yeah, who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Exciting stuff. But then you won't ever see me again because
you'll be doing that.
I'm going to be playing. Well, actually, maybe we'll just live stream it. I'm just gonna connect whatever. Maybe we'll play PlayStation 5. Shall I play on the PlayStation 5 instead of the Xbox?
And you said you were going to be playing Pokopia in 3 years.
No. I'll still be playing GTA 6.
Oh, I've made such a lovely little house. I'm so happy.
That's not right.
What's not right?
It's my game.
I've made a little house.
Oh, okay.
It's a really nice house.
In the country.
Yeah, it's in the country actually. Oh my gosh! So in art the other day we were talking about. I was talking about my plant life with my friend.
Plant life.
And she started singing
the plant life.
We started singing plant life.
That's the picture of the little pepper, or the average pepper.
The little baby pepper.
It's a big pepper now, isn't it?
Yeah, I love my pepper. Ooh, the people. So
Many people. Oh no, it's time to renew my Corgi home care. Gee, how much is that going to cost me? Oh my god, renewal lecture. How much? How much is it going up? Especially after the palaver we had with the last guy. It's gone up. How much? £2. That's not too bad, I suppose. It's expensive though, isn't it? And the cost of living. Expensive. There's a question here. Wait a minute. Did Verity watch Blur live? Says Andrew.
Was that the one in 2023?
It's the one at Wembley.
I've listened to it, yeah, but not watched it.
She's listened to it, not watched it. It's on Sky at the moment.
Is
on
it?
Sky Arts, yeah, we can stream it.
Oh, cool.
If you want to watch a load of middle-aged, overweight men stumbling around
Oh,
the people, you know.
Yeah. So many people.
They're not young anymore.
Yeah, they're not.
They're not young anymore, Verity. They're old men. It's like watching your dad do it. Mind you, I think Albarn's a little bit older than me. Damon Albarn. Can't help it. Yeah, he's older than me. He's 57.
Amazing.
57.
57. So many people.
Exactly.
Are 57. And they all go hand in hand through there.
Are we getting a copyright claim for that? I don't know. Can you stop singing it, please? Not because of the copyright claims, because you're a bit off, mate. You're a bit out of tune.
Incredibly off key. I can't sing.
We know that. We can hear it.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. You're not embarrassing yourself.
I know.
You're embarrassing me.
I'm sorry.
See, now it worries me that maybe, when I sing on, in recordings, that maybe I'm as tone deaf as you, and that worries me. Maybe to me I sound like I can sing, and all this time I've been just going into the microphone.
Leave me alone.
I'm not doing anything.
So mean.
I'm not mean. Bought you that game, didn't I?
Oh yeah, you're not mean.
Exactly.
You're not mean. I'm having the time.
I do all the wonderful things for you.
Apparently there's a shortage of the game.
I know. We got our copy.
Imagine not having a good dad who buys you the game.
Exactly.
While you're in bed.
Exactly. I'm a good dad.
Plant life. Have they all gone?
Oh no, they're just not talking. So I'm just like pleasing myself,
Right, okay.
just drifting off into space time, reading the internet. Because if they're not going to play, then
Can't believe them.
no, boring, isn't it? Oh wait a minute, Andrew said I'm off. See, they've given up. They've given up. They're weak and feeble. Weak and feeble. Off you go, Andrew. Have a lovely kip. See you soon. Do 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 do. Rene says, just use quantize and very singing will be alright. Well, I think we need auto tune.
I'm just literally gonna say that.
But then you'll sound like a robot.
I'll sound like every other music producer ever, like the stereotypical woman on TikTok.
I do, don't they?
That's what I need to do. That's what I need to do.
Ah, we've lost them.
I'm sorry, it was my singing, wasn't it?
Just singing.
I scared him off.
Ears are bleeding.
I'm so sorry.
Nah, it's alright. I think you can improve. I think you need to
I'm not really
control.
confident.
Pardon?
I'm not confident.
Is that why you're doing what you do?
Doing what I do? What's what I do?
You know.
What I don't know.
You do know.
What, playing this?
Oh, that's good. Oh, now I've got the yawns. Everyone's saying good night. Good night, Jim Bob. Good night. Any more for any more? Or should we all sod off?
Yeah, where is everyone?
I don't know. They're very quiet. It's all fun and games until they stop talking. And then I'm left to.
Get quite concerned.
I think they've had a fall and they can't reach the computer. I imagine they're of that age. Because my demographic is at the older end of the spectrum, you see.
Yeah.
It's all the old people.
Oh, you've got no Gen Zs watching?
I imagine some of them have just like either fallen asleep at the keyboard.
Yeah.
Some of them have drifted off into space in a senility. They're kind of just remembering that they're reliving their youth. In short trousers. During wartime, because they're really old.
They're really that. They're right.
Yeah.
Old.
Or they're gooning.
Oh God.
Gooners.
Not the Gooners.
The Gooners are here.
Nah, I don't think they're Gooners.
Oh. Max gooning. Is that what it's called?
It's Goon Maxing.
Goon maxing. Oh, I've got to get it the right way around. Are you a goon maxer? Leave a comment in the comments box below. Wait a minute, you can't because your hands aren't free. How many monitors do you need for the ultimate goon maxing experience? That guy's gooning room was something else, wasn't
The
it?
Gooning Den or whatever it was.
Yeah, that was something else on that show. Where did we see that? What was that on?
It was on the YouTube. It was like the Gooner guy.
Oh, it was the YouTube.
It was like a Gooning
YouTube video. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it wasn't on real television.
I thought it might have been real television.
Not like the Incel program.
That Incel program is something else with Ross Kemp. It's just the worst program ever.
And he became an incel because he watched one Andrew Tate video.
Paul says, definitely don't want to relive my childhood.
Why not?
Look, when you're in old folks' home, you ain't got a choice, mate. You ain't got a choice. They're going to be playing old music from the time to bring you back from your senility, from your Alzheimer's. They're going to get the Space Invaders machine in. Beep, beep, beep. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Maybe a stick in a hoop. Depends how old you are. And yeah, it's going to be great. You're going to love it at the old folks' home. I can't wait to go to the old folks' home. They play bingo there on a Sunday.
Oh, it's so cool.
It is. We walked past it on a Sunday with the dog. And they're all playing bingo. It's like, oh, I want to play bingo. It's not fair. You'd think they'd open it up to people like me to go and play bingo. Oh, it's good at Christmas because they have 2 Christmas trees. That's spoiling them, that is. That's spoiling them. But you always wonder, they're sitting there and maybe they have like a Deadpool raffle where there's, do you think Elsie would make next Christmas, I don't think George is going to make next Christmas. Look at him. His blood pressure's up. You know, I wonder if they do that. Wosley's crying. He's doing crying emojis, but I think he's crying with tears of laughter and joy and mirth rather than tears of misery as he's remembering his youth. But yeah, unfortunately, there's only one way out of here, and we're all going in the same direction.
Oh no, is it hell?
Well, for you it is. I've been christened, so I'm all right. I'm going to heaven. But you know, yep, it's well, I don't. You're not even getting to hell, are you?
I'm going to purgatory. It's going to be awesome.
No, not even purgatory. You're going to limbo.
Oh.
Limbo's that nothing space between purgatory and hell. Purgatory's before hell.
I thought purgatory was hell.
No.
No. I thought purgatory was in between.
No, purgatory's before hell.
Oh well, that's disappointing.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's only an eternity. It's not that long.
That's not that bad.
It's like listening to one of my albums, you know?
Oh yeah. It is. I think I'm going to hell for that.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
How long we got left? It feels like I've been here forever. This feels like I'm in purgatory or limbo. Oh, we've only done 1 hour 12 minutes. Blooming heck. Any more for any more? Any more? Very quiet out there. No, okay then. Maybe we'll end it here if there's no one talking. If you've all fallen asleep, if you've all drifted off.
Everyone's gone now.
Pardon?
Can't believe everyone's gone.
They're not gone. They've just drifted off into. We've got 12 viewers.
12.
Yeah, no, 11. One of them's fell off. 4 likes, 11 viewers. So
4 likes.
yeah, it's not very good, is it? Really. But these videos don't do very well. They only get maybe 150 views. It's like, it's really, I mean, it's just, it's like, nobody likes what I do on YouTube, so you know.
YouTube is just awful. It feels like you're always in like a.
What?
It feels like you're at the behest of the algorithm.
Who knows? Maybe it's just shit.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's
maybe
just
maybe life's just shit.
life is shit, and then you die.
Maybe life is shit. Maybe I've been living a lie.
Indeed.
All I do is sit around on my bum.
All I do now is dick around.
All I do is play Pokemon and build houses.
Well, you know, keeps you off the street, isn't it?
I mean, it's better than protesting.
Is it?
Well, do you really want me in Manny?
What, Manchester?
Yeah.
You ain't going to Manchester.
At risk of being like beaten up.
You ain't going to Manchester.
Yeah, good point.
La 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 la. And he says, where is the time you had 65 viewers? I was there. Well, that was a long time ago. You know, those times are long gone. But, you know, it's funny because on my, oh God, where is it? On my iPad, I've got some old screenshots of the old channel through the years. And you can see the performance and how it's petered off. It's a bit like me, really. As the life force is drained from this husk of a man. And so, you know, and actually the actual viewing is kind of consistent. It's really boringly consistent. But, you know, it's just the way it is. I don't think people are really that interested in what I do. That's fine. I don't really bother about it. It's just you do wonder if I could be doing something more interesting instead, like washing my hair. Bit delayed there on the laugh, eh? Bit delayed on the laugh. I had to look at you to trigger the laugh. You should have been in there. You should have been in there. You should have been in there. You should have been on it.
Yeah, but I thought that maybe if I laughed at you, I would get reported on YouTube for baldism because it is like a protected thing, isn't it?
No, not for men. Only for women.
Oh, okay.
It's sexist.
So if
Or
I shaved my head and made a bald joke and you laughed at it, then that would be sexist.
yeah.
Whereas if you do the same thing,
No, if you do the thing.
yeah.
If I did you already described me doing the thing. I can't do it again. It's you doing the thing. You lost focus on your own point there. I don't know.
It's getting late.
Pain's in. It says life is a mixture of things. No, it isn't. It's all shit. Paul says life is a roller coaster. No, it's not. It's just shit.
Life is like a slow car ride where like there's traffic and stuff.
I just can't get the staff. Indeed, I just can't get the staff these days. Now what you're doing? Now what you're playing?
I'm just on
Monopoly Go now, is it?
Yeah. I was gonna check. So I need to see if Herbie's accepts my friend request.
Yeah, I need to do that too.
Dad, I am so doomed. I'm so
In
brain
what
rotted.
in what way? That game?
Yeah, about games.
You shouldn't play that game. It's too much.
Which game? Monopoly Go.
No, the other one. It'll fry your brain. Plain says the world is a right big onion. Indeed, it's a big onion. You got to where you wanted to go.
Yeah.
I got Mewtwo and he's my boyfriend.
Yeah, we now live in a house together. I built a lovely house and now it's a really good house.
Fee, it's not real.
I know, but it's so
None of it's real.
Well, I love my little house.
It's not real.
He's real to me.
Oh, we got some spam email. If anybody's interested, let's listen.
Oh, Herbie did accept my request. I'm very happy.
What is this then? I love these weird things. Emergency deletion scheduled, or scheduled even. Storage has reached the critical limit of what? What storage? What are you talking about?
What is this on?
Oh, it's an email I've got. You know, I love these things. 97% capacity used. What? Due to multiple failed renewal attempts, your account is scheduled for immediate purge. Failure to encrypt. What? What are they talking about? Who's this from? Apparently it's from Global Secure Support, Global Headquarters. What? It doesn't say who's who. I don't even have this service. What are they talking about?
Who is this?
Save my files now. Oh
What's
dear.
even on there that it's a critical failure?
I don't know. I'm going to see where it's where it leads me. Control V. Oh, that doesn't look good. That URL looks a very dodgy URL. I ain't clicking on that. That's probably gonna. Oh, I'm not gonna click on that. Illumaris.com. Huh. There you go. Fascinating. There you go. So if you get one of those, don't click on anything. In fact, just don't do anything. Empty the spam box. And my account has been blocked. And I wonder if those things must work. Paying Global Headquarters needs your passwords to protect the files. Indeed. They want money. They want me to pay to access nothing. Because I don't know what they're talking about. It is good fun though when you get these phishing emails.
Oh, I like the ones where it's like, oh, about your job at Amazon or something. We're offering you a job at Amazon. It's like, jobs don't work like that.
Well, it was good when you used to get them at 14, wasn't it?
At 14 it was really funny. So it's like, one, I'm 14, how would I get a job at Amazon? And two, that's not how jobs work. You have to apply for the job, answer a bunch of questions and put your CV in, get a job accepting letter, then go for an interview, and then get like the accept or rejection thing back.
I like it when people try and access my accounts and they say, "Have you tried to change your password?" And I go, "Oh, here we go again."
No.
Oh, let's change the password again.
Have you tried to change your password for an account that you haven't used in 10 years?
Well, no, this is on accounts that I do use.
Yeah.
And you just go, oh, okay, let's change the password again. It's just... Or they sign you up to mailing lists. I get a lot of that as well, where they found my email and they sign me up to mailing lists. And it's like, well, I didn't sign up to that. Yeah. Oh, well, I think my email account is out there somewhere, so people probably
My
found it.
favourite
Yeah.
one was, "Hi, I'm Linda. I'm a lonely single woman.
Oh,
looking for a
those are
polite
good.
gentleman.
Those are good.
I
Yeah.
was a 14-year-old
Catfishing.
girl." I think I've still got the text on my phone somewhere.
Yeah,
Like I screenshotted it. 'Cause
should delete it.
I screenshot the funny ones. No, because I screenshotted it and sent it to you.
Yeah, you did that, yeah?
Yeah.
That's good.
I can't find it.
I don't get any of that stuff because they know that I'm totally unlovable and no woman would ever be interested in me, so they know it's never going to
I don't know
work.
why they sent it to me because I'm totally unlovable too. That's why I play Pokopia.
Yeah, well, exactly.
And build a house for me and Mewtwo because I'm sad.
So I just get your cloud storage is expired or whatever.
Yeah, so
It's
you
like,
don't get any lonely women wanting to.
I don't use cloud storage. What are you talking about? Renee says, a scam. Yeah, a scam. A total scam, as Paul adds. Yeah, it is a scam. It's phishing. They want your details. You click on it. Again, if you're using Windows, you can. If you click on some of these links, it will actually download a lovely little piece of malware that will mess you up.
I'm genuinely terrified of that stuff.
You should be, but using the Mac OS, you should be fine. Yeah.
I found one that I got at 15. Hello, Amazon has invited you to work part-time from home. Make £50 to £300 a day on your phone and get paid on the same day.
Verity,
Simple
why didn't you go for it? We
simple
could have done with the money,
go
Verity.
Anywhere, anytime. Add my WhatsApp now. Sign up or click the link below to sign up. War.me.
We could have done with the money, Verity. You should have signed up for it.
15, I don't think war.me/4479.
That doesn't sound genuine.
It's legit.
It doesn't sound
This
genuine.
came from artmanova.org Atlanta.
That sounds genuine.
Do you reckon
I
it's
think
legit?
that's an anagram of Amazon. Amazon wants to offer you a job.
Oh, do you think they wanted me at 15 with like no experience?
No, there's all these. Everything's a scam. You know, you've got to be so careful with everything.
Yeah.
Don't reply. Don't reply to anything.
I always block it.
Just don't reply.
I always block it.
I like it when I get text messages going, "Dad, I've lost my phone," and I go, "Fuck off and die."
Yeah, because the thing about those
Because
is like,
Verity's usually sitting opposite me when this is happening.
no, and the thing is if that happened and I'd lost my phone, it would be coming from like, I don't know, the school telephone number or something like that.
Yeah, but think about it. They text me to tell me that they've lost their phone.
That wouldn't happen.
And you go,
because what are they texting you on? Unless you've got like two phones.
You'd phone me from a call box if you could get to one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't text me to tell me you've lost your phone.
Or I'd use like an office like phone number or a school phone number if I'm depending on.
You're more likely to send me a postcard or a letter.
I'm more likely to
Carrier pigeon.
Dad, I think I'm more likely to come home and go, Dad, I messed up. I lost my phone. Now can you suck all the data off of it before the?
Can you
hackers
buy me
get
a
to
new
it?"
phone, Daddy, please? I'm so sad.
Oh yeah, no. After I'd stopped crying.
After you stop crying, and I've ordered you another phone.
Just to make me happy.
Just to make you happy, because that's what I do. That's my job.
You're so cool.
I am cool. I know I am. But no, it's when you get these odd ones, and it's like I've had I've lost my phone a lot,
I don't get that one.
and
How
I
does
just tell them
anyone
fuck
fall for
off.
it?
And I get it on my I suppose you call it my business email. I have Rode microphones. Now I'm using a Rode microphone here, and they say we want you to do a YouTube partner thing with you, and I go fuck off. So what's that? I say fuck off, even if they're real. Fuck off. And they kept doing it. I said, look, I've told you to fuck off. Why won't you fuck off? And they came back to me. I didn't read what they said because I put it in the spam box. Because I ain't dealing with anyone. No sponsorships here. Sorry.
Or you could be like that German guy.
Oh, the stupid bald German cunt.
And
Oh, God, that
get
freak.
The product and then sell it and then like
That freak.
complain about the software.
Man, baby, made real. I mean,
That
Jesus
video, I only
fucking
watched, like, a
Christ.
snippet of it, but it was hilarious.
Well, you can see why we won the war, can't you? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They all cried to their mummy. Yeah, or they're Mutti, as I should say in German. Yeah, well, he's got all the viewers and all the subs, so he must be doing something right. I've got to cry and do that to the camera.
It's like money doesn't always equal happiness. Subs don't always equal charisma.
You see, I don't like being under the thumb of companies. If I'm going to review something, I'm going to buy it and review it.
Because then you'll be unbiased.
That's because I am unbiased.
Because if they're paying you to review something, that sounds.
Except for when I'm doing a Stephen Wilson review. No, that's a lie. I'm totally unbiased when it comes to Stephen Wilson. If he does a good album, I will say it's a good album. But no, I mean, when it comes to dealing with product, to actually... I mean, Andy's a paid shill as well. To be paid to do a review is just shameful. To go on camera and review something knowing that there's money in your fucking pocket, oh, that really riled me up.
Oh, I just don't know how people
It's shameful. It's just, how can you have the fucking brass neck to do that shit?
And
you know?
review it honestly, because you
Oh, no, because they want access. He's being paid. He's being paid. You know, it's different when I used to work in magazines. I was being paid to write reviews. But again, those reviews were all unbiased back in the day.
Again, that was kind of like the business industry back then. It's kind of like, because you were a writer in like a professional setting.
I know. I was a professional writer, member of Her Majesty's Press. The good old days. But again, I think that's the problem. My professional ethos kind of comes through. And the idea of people being paid for reviews, well, they're not. They're advertising. It's a paid advertisement. That's what that is. It's what's known as an advertorial, and that's something completely different, you know. And I didn't realise it. I should have realised it, because most people, most big YouTubers who do reviews are cunts and shills, and that's it. That's my honest opinion. Again, if you buy the product, do the review, then that's it, you know. I think it's the only way you can be honest about it, you know. I mean, I did something with a Chinese company once. It was to do with it was a CD player, and boy, did they fucking make my life miserable. Oh, we want you to do stuff on Instagram. I don't do stuff on Instagram. We want this to do this. We want you to mention that. We want this to do that. I did the video for them. They didn't like it. I ended up taking it down. I didn't get paid for it, you know. But that's when you deal with these companies. So I don't deal with companies anymore, because they're all arseholes, and all these people will get on there and, oh look, I've got the latest product. Look at me. I've got this and I've got that.
It was sent to me by company.
Yes.
It's
And you
like,
go, fuck off. Yeah, Fender sent you a new guitar. You're going to say nice things about the Fender guitar because you want them to send you another guitar in the future.
yeah.
That's how it works.
It's like these like the bigger YouTubers who will buddy with like Nintendo and that, and get sent all the new games like early. It's like,
I
well, of course you're
don't
gonna say
think
nice.
that happens anymore, does it?
Does it not?
No.
I know it used to.
I think only the really big ones get code. They don't get like actual physical copies anymore.
No, I know they don't get physical copies anymore. They get review
But
copies.
when I were a lad working in magazines, I used to get so much product sent to me, you know, review product, and it was for free, you know. I had to give it away, you know. I'd end up giving it away. That was before eBay though, and then eBay came along, and I reviewed it and I sold it.
Yeah, but you keep it for 6 months at least.
Not the software, I didn't.
Oh.
Because it was software and I didn't have any room under my desk. I literally, if you saw how much I got through, I literally had to give it away. You know,
Yeah, but that makes sense because it's like an actual storage problem.
I wouldn't have been able to fit under my desk. You know, my legs
Yeah.
wouldn't have. I'd have to. You know, it was a good time. It was a good time. But then now we have influencers. People don't need it because they can just do Nintendo can just put a YouTube video out. And that's the marketing done.
Again, they can do their own reviews. It's like when they do the unboxings for the albums, and like Queen unboxes their own albums. And
Well, yeah,
stuff.
Brian May unboxed the Queen 2 box set.
Yeah, it's like the publicity's done now because like it's an official way to see the product before you buy.
I'm the guy that started all that. There was nobody else doing that when I first, you know. I was the guy. Brian May's muscled in onto my thing. Bastard, curly-headed cunt. What's going on with that?
And I think like companies like Nintendo and that, like
Yeah, they don't
they
need.
do a lot of advertising.
Yeah, but they don't
for
need
things
the
like
press.
Nintendo Direct,
No, but nobody needs the
stuff like
press
that.
anymore, and that's where these shills move in, because they'll get involved and say, "Yeah, you pay me, I'll feature you," and it's this really nasty, greasy, slimy, corrupt. Or a lot of these big. I'm talking mainly the music side of things because they're the people I tend to see. So I'm always dubious of their reviews. You look at it and just go, you take it with a pinch of salt. Unless it's someone like Trogley's guitars, because he just buys shitloads of guitars and ships them out. So, but is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's YouTube. It's a shithole. That's why I'm here. The
I
biggest turd in the shithole.
I wish we could be shills.
I wish I could. No, you don't want to be a shill.
No,
I can't.
joking.
That's the problem. That's where my journalism comes in, because I was taught to do things the right way, and it just rankles me up. It just just think, oh, in the old days it used to be, they used to take us out and get us drunk and buy some food. The companies trying to gain our favour, but at the end of the day, it was the product that was the be all and end all.
90s journalism sounds really fun.
It
I
was.
wish I could have gotten into that, but I
was.
can't really do that now.
No, you
because of
can't.
the way that the landscape's changed.
No, it all.
So that's why I'm going into things like housing, because it's like a job for life.
Is it? Is it really? Until they fire you? No, there is no job for life unless you're a grave digger. That's the only job for life.
Delivering babies? Life and death?
Until they accuse you of murdering the babies.
Actually, yeah, don't be anywhere near babies. At least dead people are already dead. Unless you're like that one guy who was a bit freaky with the corpses.
Yeah, but gravedigger, they're already in the box.
Actually, yeah, so
already in the box, man.
Gravedigger's probably like the least controversial job you could have.
It's just one and done. Dig the hole, dump them in, cover it over. You're done.
With
Jobs are
babies,
good 'un.
They could put a Lucy Letby on there.
That's what I'm saying. Jobs are good 'un.
That just sounds horrible, though.
Yeah. Payne says, you too could be an Amazon picker at home, according to Tony from India. Indeed. Renee says, I'm off, Darren. Browsing machine micro, then going in. Could be late. Don't start too late. You'll be grumpy in the morning. Yeah. Paul says, the Darren and Swissy unboxing shows. Indeed, the good old days. I invented that format. There was, like I said, there was nobody else doing it at the time. But again, I had stuff coming. I thought I was doing a service for people because, these things come in. You don't necessarily see what they were like. No one was really showing them off. So I thought it was a cool little thing to do, before you part with your money. Because for many years, I was bought box sets sight unseen. Even if you read a review in the magazine, the music magazine, it never showed you the contents of the box. You kind of just bought it and played it. But I thought this would be, I thought it was a good way for people to see what was inside. And me, I'm honest about shit. That's why everybody wants to work with me. No, that's why nobody wants to work with me. Payne says, German chap was inferring that Beto had taken money from an AI company to alter his view of AI. I've not seen that one. I've not seen... What? That's funny, because I've seen Beto's AI videos and they seem to be pretty consistent. And he's flabbergasted by it. I don't think he's changed his view, has he? He seems pretty aghast at what's happening. So that's a pretty libelous thing he said. So that's a really dumb thing to say. And again, Beto knows more about the music industry and music than the German fella. So you don't make accusations like that, because that's legal stuff. That's actually talking about, that's actually a libel. It's defamation. Wow, I can't believe he's that dumb.
That's
pretty
bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
That's actually pretty awful.
That's a pretty silly thing to say. That reminds me of, I won't tell that story again. But you got to be very careful what you say about people. Again, you can't talk about hunches and I think this happened, because when you're dealing, again, as a member of Her Majesty's Press, I was trained to do about libel and defamation and things like that. You can only report the truth. You can only write the truth. Yeah, you can joke around with things and make jokes, but you've got to be very careful what you say. You could say something like, "Oh, if that Beto changes his tune, you never know. I think they might have slipped him a fiver." You can say something like that. That's funny. But you couldn't say that, they've bought him out or something like that, because that could be harmful to his career, his image. So yeah, a bit of a silly thing to say that. And like I said, the only videos I've seen of Beto is he's been pretty alarmed by the whole AI thing. Like I am. I'm alarmed by it.
It is scary.
Well, it is, because a lot more people are. I mean, it's good because totally talentless people, and I mean people that haven't taken the time to learn music or even sit at a keyboard. I mean, this is the great shame of it, is in this day and age, right, musical equipment is really cheap to buy, right? You don't even have to buy musical equipment. If you've got an iPad or a mobile phone, you can pull up an app that will allow you to play a rudimentary keyboard. You can actually generate songs without putting AI into, putting the keywords into AI. You can actually, do it yourself. So to actually, your immediate fallback is AI. That's really sad, because there's never been a better time to learn music or even use the tools that are out there for non-musicians to create songs. It's the laziest way of doing it. We've done it on here before. We've created songs, and it's a really lazy way of doing things. So that's the real sad part of it. The interesting part is when you do have a song and you do feed it and it makes it better. That's the interesting part of it. But I can't see Beto being bought out by anyone. I mean, he's too well established. He's too. He seems, I don't always agree with what he says, but he seems a pretty stand-up guy. I think he might need to go to journalism school so he can ask a few better questions when he gets in front of the likes of Gilmore and that. But other than that, he seems all right. And I think the other fella's a bit daft, and he should really be careful what he says, because he could get himself into a lot of bother.
It's like that company. It's like no one's going to ever want to work with you going to out like that.
Yeah, but the companies are stupid too, because they think he's the only show in town. Because this is what it is. It's about if you turn around and say, well, I've got so many thousand subs and I pull in so many millions of views a month, then these companies blindly think that he's the only show in town, right? And he isn't. There are many other people. For every one of him, there are, 5,000 others that could do it for nothing, and for the money they spend on him, they could send out 5 units of whatever their product is to 5 people and get 5 different videos and get a bigger, an actual further spread. I don't watch his videos. I won't watch his videos, but
it's only because you have that one video.
Yeah, that's only because it came up and me and Mum watched it and we laughed our fucking socks off.
You thinking you'd maybe got conned or something.
Yeah, I thought it was something else. I thought it was he'd been spoofed, or but no, it was something else. And I couldn't believe what I was watching. I thought it was a satire. I thought it was like a joke. But these companies, I think they're kind of going back to the old days of magazines, where the YouTubers now, these established YouTubers, are the only show in town, and so they're actually offering them money. Now, I can't imagine a company, back in the old days, coming to us and saying, we'll give you $5,000 or whatever to print a review in your magazine. The editor would have literally had kittens. There were rules. This is the thing. It's the Wild West. There were rules of publishing. No, you'd have been done. You'd have been, But it's different times, isn't it? I think we've got to stop now, actually. Pine says, bottom line is all reviews are adverts, especially by shops. They're not your pal. Yeah, but who do you trust? Bobby, my friend? Do you trust me, or do you trust him? I'm not getting paid. If I pull out a guitar and I review it to you, and I review it for you, and it's a Fender or an Epiphone or a Gibson, and I've bought it, or it's been bequeathed to me, or maybe I've traded a guitar for another guitar, that's a real experience. I have value. I have a skin in the fucking game, right? Because I've exchanged money. That thing is of value to me, and my experience is a completely different experience to him, right?
And again, you want it to be worth your money that you've paid for it.
That's
You
what
can
I meant.
evaluate
That's
it.
exactly what I meant with that. I have an investment in it.
Yeah.
If you get something for free, and I know this because as a journalist I was getting all this stuff in, it's very easy to get blasé about what you get in, and you go, well, you know, that's not very good, or that. You've got to think about who it's aimed at, what it's like, right? So I'm just talking about from my own experience as a writer back in the old days. You know, I used to sit there and look at a game or a video or an album when I used to do the odd music review, you know, or computer. God, when I was reviewing computers, you know, you look at the value of it. If someone's going to spend £1,000 on a computer, is it going to deliver all the points? All the points. You know, you've got to be really mindful of that. Now, if I'm being paid by the company, that just puts it in a completely different realm. That puts it in a different realm, you know. So he is not a reviewer, he's a demonstrator. He is nothing more than one of those people you see on QVC standing there in front of the desk saying, have you seen this new product? That's all he is. He's just a demonstrator. He's not a reviewer. His opinion ain't worth shit. His opinion is only worth as much as they paid him. And that's the bottom line, all right? And if you want to watch him, I know you love him, I know you want to kiss his bald head, that's great, enjoy, pucker up. But he ain't worth shit. He's scheisse, as we would say in German, you know, an Arschloch as well. So, fine, go and watch his videos. Go and watch, stop watching me, unsubscribe, fuck off. Don't darken my door again, because if you think his product is more valuable than mine, you got it completely wrong. He's paid, right? Ooh. If I'm lucky, I might get a few quid out of YouTube. And in the old days, I used to use that money to buy things to review, and it was a constant thing. I wasn't getting paid for it because I was spending the money to buy more product to review, to show you guys. That's it. That's the way it worked, you know. But him, he's being paid. It's his business. It's his bread and butter. He said it. It's his business to be paid to demonstrate things. So he's a demonstrator. He's not a reviewer.
Well, it's
Bottom
different
line.
between demonstrating and reviewing. I mean, if you're a demonstrator, you could say about how the product is used and like show people how to use the product and of course demonstrate.
Yeah.
Maybe unboxing could be a part of that, but I feel like reviewing is a different beast than that.
I take reviewing seriously, you know. I kind of, you know, I mean,
and it's a very opinionated thing, and you've got to weigh up the pros and cons.
It's a whole different thing. I've never been paid to by a company. Yeah, I've been paid to write reviews because, but I've never been paid by the company to write the review. It's the magazine that pays me, you know, or whatever. So it's a different beast, and you're paid for your honesty, and they want that. Because they want the reader, especially when I was working for like Web User. They were very into it being like Witch magazine, and they wanted to be able to give the reader a very, you know, a value for money kind of thing. This is the one you go for. This is the value for money one. This is if you've got a different budget. They wanted that kind of breakdown. That's a serious business. I took it really fucking seriously.
Budget into it as well, which is,
you know, especially when you have people write letters to you and you know, talk to you on the forum, saying, oh, you know, that was great, that bit of advice you gave me, and this, that, and the other.
Cool.
No, that's the feedback you used to get. So I take it seriously. Same on here. You know, people ask me questions on the guitar stuff. You know, oh, this, that, and I try and help the best I can. But I ain't a fucking shill. That's the thing. That's the difference. Anyway, we should end it there because I've gone on far too long about someone who really isn't worth a gnat's fart about anything, really. But there we go.
More wider comment on YouTube, though. And
it is more a comment on that. And I think you should be really careful who you follow and who you listen to. Because at the end of it, you know, the higher end YouTubers are just as bad as, you know, whatever. They're the worst of the worst. It's not what YouTube was meant to be. It's meant to be about the intimate experience of, you know.
They made it business.
Yeah, it's a business. It's business. It's high-end business. Anyway, we're going to end it there. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you had a lot of fun. I don't think Payne has, because I told him to kiss a bald man's head and he's probably questioning his sexuality. But that's fine. We welcome everyone here. Straight or by or bender. Come and get your black bin bags on offer to December. That's from Phoenix Nights. There you go. And that's it. Thank you for watching. We had a great time. We really did. And we'll do this all again soon. Remember, if you can't be safe, be good. But more importantly,
Don't tell your mother.
don't tell your mother. No, no.